On the hour, rugbyleague.com news. Brought to you by Thomson Reuters, the global leader for news.
Coming up in Super League, the perfect send-off on home soil for modern-day Huddersfield legend. In the second tier, championship teams get set for the playoffs, and in the NRL, no suspension for Broncos superstar, but the captain isn't so lucky. But first up in Super League, there's just one more round to play before the finals after Huddersfield's victory over Salford. The Giants winning 22-8 after the Red Devils were leading 8-4 at the break in a game that marked the home farewell for retiring Giants legend Leroy Cudjoe. In fact, he kicked a goal right at the finish, a perfect send-off for the 37-year-old who spent 18 years at Huddersfield. To the table, and Hull KR still leading the way, of course, on 42 points. Wigan 40, Leigh 37, Leeds 36, St Helens 32, Wakefield 28. And outside the six, Hull FC 27, Warrington 20, Catalan 18, Huddersfield 14, Castleford 12, Salford 6. Looking ahead, the final round starts Thursday night with Hull FC hosting the Dragons and needing to win to have any chance of sneaking into the six. And at the same time across town, it's Hull KR at home to Warrington. 24 hours later, 4 Friday night matches to complete the regular season. It's Leigh versus Huddersfield, Salford v Wakey, Saints versus Cass, and a blockbuster as Wigan entertain Leeds. In the Sunday matches in the Championship, Bradford beat Featherstone 22-8 at Odsal, Halifax won 24-16 at Doncaster, home wins for Sheffield and York, the Eagles 26-12 over Barrow, and the Knights 52-12 over Batley. And with so much excitement after that visit to London by new team owner and league legend Darren Lockyer, the Broncos won 20 points to 10 at Widnes. For the second tier, the playoffs get underway on Friday night with another clash between the Bulls and Fev. Once again, the venue is Odsal, and across the Pennines we have Oldham versus Halifax. In the latest round of Women's Super League, Huddersfield 48-6 over Barrow, St Helens wiped out Leigh 44-0, Wigan did the same to Warrington, 48 blot the score in that one, and Leeds beat York 30 points to 14. In the Southern Hemisphere, Broncos captain Pat Carrigan has been suspended for a high tackle during his side's controversial 29-28 semi-final win over the Raiders. Carrigan rubbed out for one game, but Reece Walsh is cleared to play despite being charged not once but twice for headbutting and then giving the Canberra crowd the finger. In case you missed it, the Broncos won that game in Golden Point, which followed 10 minutes of extra time, but the Raiders continue to shake their heads over a number of contentious calls. Post-match, coach Ricky Stewart wondering why Walsh was not sent off for that headbutting incident. He instead got 10 in the bin and played a crucial role in Brisbane overcoming a 16-point deficit. Next up for the Green Machine, a clash with Cronulla in the National Capital on Saturday night, and then on Sunday we have the Bulldogs versus Penrith at Accor Stadium. Both games, of course, are sudden death. Some sad news with the passing of trailblazing player agent Wayne Beavis, who did deals for a stack of big names including Brad Fittler, Phil Gould and Ivan Cleary. Vale Wayne Beavis. In the NRLW, the league has confirmed the arrangements for week one of the finals. On Saturday, it'll be Newcastle versus the Gold Coast in the Hunter, followed by North Queensland versus Cronulla in Townsville. In the New South Wales Cup, Leichhardt played host to week two of the playoffs. Parramatta 36-30 over Canberra, after the Dragons knocked off the Warriors 24-10. And in the Queensland Cup, winner Manly through to a preliminary final after defeating the Ipswich Jets 34-12. Recapping Sunday's country grand finals. In Townsville, South beat Brothers 22-8 at Jack Manskey Oval. At the Sunshine Coast Regional Stadium, Stanley River edged out Maroochydore 22-20. In the West Moreton, Redbank Plains beat the Jets 28-24 at the North Ipswich Reserve. Across the border in the Northern Rivers, at Crozier Field at Lismore, Marist Brothers beat Murwillumbah 20 points to 12. And in the Riverina, Gundagai will take on Kangaroos in the Group 9 season finale after Aaron Gorrell's Tigers beat defending premiers Young Cherry Pickers 32 points to 20. Finally in PNG, crazy scenes in Leigh where the Tigers have been treated like rock stars after their success in Port Moresby. The Tigers winning 36-16 against minor premiers Mendy Murex in the grand final of the Digicel ExxonMobil Cup. Congratulations to the Tigers. I'm Jason Costigan, and that's latest in news on rugbyleague.com.